We're gonna bring this shit back to the underground, okay? What do you feel like this era right now that we're in right now? Do you feel like this is competing with 2021? Besides like Yeet, of course, you know Yeet is hot and like Ken and Lone, but like I'm talking about. Do you feel like this era right now, Summer Sun, Laser, and Yapo, JJ, is Xavier, so Bass, Netspin, it's a lot of it's a lot of rappers. Do you feel like it's competing with 2021 era, like with Tana or
I kind of fuck with it more.
Dom, Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Because all of them were kids, and I'm like a grown man. I'm like you're hard. I'm like your shit's fire, but I just can't listen to. At the time, I couldn't listen to Tana or Slump Sixes or whatever because it was like Discord rap to me. Now when they're grown up, I can I can feel it more, and I think they understand that too. One of them got in a disagreement with me at one point where I said like it sounded like I'm at a playground listening to music. And they got mad, but I think as they grow older they understand what I was trying to say. But like with Ian and even Saya and Laser Dim and who Netspend is young, but like I don't know why, but like it doesn't sound like he's young in a way. Osama Sun, I think that they all kind of have like their own unique sounds too. It doesn't just sound like a whole bunch of like the same shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just gonna say. And I'm gonna be real, nobody's talking about Cash Dami no more. Slump is decent, but nobody's talking about Slump 6 no more. SGP West, nobody's talking about him. It's so many rappers from that era, Bob. Like you don't hear that much about them. Like Shay and Tana, of course, they're still around. You know what I'm saying? Those are the only people that kind of like develop out of that era. Or even Young Chris. Young Chris isn't talked about no more. But like he makes decent music. But like they don't get talked about. They're not relevant.
Well, they were getting pushed heavy. That's what happened. Like again, it all goes back to the Instagram promotion, like you were saying. Like just people were unaware that these people were getting pushed, and then once the label realized, oh, this isn't gonna work out like that, we're just not gonna keep feeding money, or we're not gonna like sign off on another project or another release. Like, do you remember Antisocial?
Yeah, that's the
Antisocial era. Yeah, I thought it was mid too. I thought it was cool, like everyone hopping on a song, but I was like, this ain't really my type of music. Yeah. But that song was like pushed beyond like just cash reserves, just so much money put behind that song.
Yeah,
because all of them were on it.
Yeah, it was a good era, I guess, but like I ain't gonna lie,
I didn't like the era.
Better. This era is better. I'm not gonna fake it. There's so many people right now, especially the year's not even over with, and it's already going well. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I didn't like that side of that era. I liked the Yeet, Can, Summers, even though Summers kind of already and Autumn started in like 2019, kind of going up. But I still consider them 2021 era in a way because they were like the older people in the crowd. Would you agree?
Yeah.
I liked them, but I didn't like the kids. I was like, I don't give a fuck about. I didn't give a fuck about Cash Dami, Slump, Tana. I like Tana more now.
Yeah, Tana is good now.
Yeah,
but he's also doing this thug thing. Oh my god, we got to talk about that separately too.
All right.
Because Tana's been doing this thing where he's kind of like, he's doing the same thing that Uzi did with he's cosplaying as Young Thug. Even though Tana's young, but it's also, it's boring. I feel like it's boring. I don't know if you've been listening to Babysit Tana or Tana.
I listened to that Day Couture song.
Hmm.
He was like, it was Young Thug inspired. Like that's how they promoted it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's still trying to find himself, but that's to be expected. He's like, what, 17?
Yeah, I think he's 18 or 17. One of those two.
He's obviously talented though.
he's very talented, but like a lot is so many people that saying that this thing where he's like he's really cosplaying as Young Thug, like, and it's corny, it's cringe. Nobody wants to like the music it's not gonna have any longevity. You know what I'm saying? With Decatur, and the last song that he just dropped is called Jesus Peace. They're good songs, but like they're not the best.
I mean, in all reality, what songs does he have that are like long term, like that have longevity right now?
Fear No Man. Have you heard that?
Where?
Tana. It's called Fear No Man. Like he got songs like that. What else? Tat, help me out.
I liked his song. What was it called? It was on the last project, Gaultier. It was Gonna Be Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
See, those songs are actually good, and you can see that, you know, Tana was evolving and shit like that. But with this Thug sound, I don't feel like he's evolving at all. Oh yeah, he got a song called HTX. That was a good song too. Swagging Like This with Lancey, yeah, that one too.
He just
Bob, they're saying that my mic is like messing up on your stream or something like that. Like it's muffled.
Yeah, it is. I think it's Discord though. It's been like that the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this era more. I mean, it's just older people. It's not just fucking kids. Like we were stuck inside in 2020, right? Mm-hmm. So everybody was just on Discord, like doing dumb shit online. TikTok was blowing up. Now we're getting back to. Do you feel like TikTok is as influential as it was even like a year ago? Because I feel like it's less.
Yeah, I feel like it is less too. But it's also. Have you been hearing about the thing with you know, that they took like UMG down? So it's just like on TikTok or something like that. You made a video about that, right? Yeah, like some people are saying that it's a good thing that UMG has nothing to do with TikTok, because it's just like now people are able to, like, underground rappers are able to have that opportunity of blowing up instead of just these mainstream rappers having a trendy song and then that's blowing up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but I've just been hearing that people feel like TikTok has had a reset with underground rappers.
I think that makes sense theoretically, but really I feel like all that's going to happen is Warner and Sony, which is the other two main labels, are just going to push heavy and just own TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. So one of your main competitors leaves like a certain area, right? What are you going to do? You're going to go buy or rent the property they were just at. You're not going to let somebody else just come in. Yeah,
exactly.
It just made it easier for you.
People are saying that Twitter is blowing them up now. Yeah, like Twitter is I feel like Twitter is the new underground wave. Like that's especially with mainstream, like you just said, Bob, like Trippy paying for shit and
four bats.
Yeah, four bats. And, yeah, that's the new wave right now.
Well, it's always been like that. Just people are becoming more aware of it.
And IG Reels? Yeah, some people say, yeah, they say IG Reels too.
But like Twitter, okay? So four bats, and then in 2021, I don't know if you remember this, but there was a guy named like Rumor or RMR who had like Rascal. Do you remember that song? It sounded like Rascal RMR? Flats almost.
Nah, I probably didn't. I probably did, but I don't know the name.
But anyway, he was like the original four bats of like looking like he was from Broward, but then he had a ski mask on and he sang like country music.
Okay.
And then there was another guy. What's his name? It's like this white dude who has like a Uzi line. I can't remember his name, but like I'm just saying, there's people who blow up on Twitter all the time. It's just now for some reason people kind of caught on to like Ian and other people posting on Twitter, like within the underground wave. So they started to do it now. Before it was just like mainstream people using it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know what it is, Bob. Like, I think it was like after, I think September, that's when I started seeing like the Twitter pages just go off, like when it comes to promo and shit like that, especially for underground. Like after September last year, like that's the new shit. Like I don't even think TikTok is always going to be the biggest, but like Twitter is probably like right behind it.
Well, because I think TikTok got so saturated.
Yeah,
and also it has no longevity.
No, like it doesn't.
You blow up your song and then you're like, okay, where do we go now? And then you just have to get more. You have to get more TikTok promo. But like if you blow up on Twitter or Instagram, you got a fan base.
Yeah, because the last three rappers, Osama's son, Laser them, and Ian kind of took off on Twitter, right? Yeah,
right. Exactly. I think about it all the time. Like, how do you truly grow a fan base anymore? Like, how do you blow up? Because you can't just create like a net spend moment where like you have one, or an Ian moment, where you just have one snippet and just blow it the fuck up. I mean, I guess you could, but you low-key have to like pay off the pages to not say anything.
Yeah, I think it's kind of crazy how the fuck Laser them blew up, man. Because it's just like, we have never seen something like that, bro. Well, Laser, like, he just blew up off of being him. And like, that.
Do you think he's slowing down, though?
Nah, I really don't. I think he just passed up like Osama's son and followers, and he's almost at the urge of passing them up and monthly listeners. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? So he's riding every day.
I meant with like the antics. Like, I haven't seen like the antics in a while.
Nah, it's still there for sure.
They're there? Okay. Yeah, I was just asking a question. Yeah. I think he just signed. That's why he was like in New York.
Yeah, and not only that, Bob, he finna start performing too, so it can only go up for him for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he was signed, like his manager or something is like, I want to say, I don't know how true this is, but like it was, his manager is the brother of like Ryan's Toys or something on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is?
Ryan's Toys on YouTube?
It's like the kid who has the most, or used to have the most, used to make the most money out of anybody on YouTube.
Okay, so his manager used to manage this guy, this kid.
No, he's the brother of that kid, allegedly. And so they got mad bread just to back him. I don't think they even needed to use it though. Because Laser is just viral.
Okay, he is. I feel like Laser just naturally viral, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That he does, they think it's funny. Everything that he does, man.
I think he's just like super hood.
Wait, what is that? Wait, what?
What? Like, I can't understand the half the shit he says.
Yeah, man. He's just from Atlanta. Like, that's the lingo over there, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what
how
I'm saying.
Talk. Yeah. So yeah,
it just makes it funnier.
Yeah. And not only that, he just got personality. He's just a funny guy. Like, everything that he does, he just being himself. Like, he wears the same pair of jeans every day. He wears the same Panda Dunks. Like, he wears the same shit. He just being him, and that's what people love. You know what I'm saying? He always real. So yeah.
Well, couldn't he like? I mean, did you see his house?
Yeah, the damn roof.
The garage.
Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, so
yeah, man.
I just think I think the reason people liked him is because they got to see him like become rich.
Yeah, of course.
It's like an underdog story.
Yeah, man.
It's like, I get to watch this dude go from 20K followers to 1 million, and we're gonna see him get a deal, and everybody's happy for him because he was never like, it's not like in his music where everybody just cap raps where they say like, oh yeah, I'm flexing my colored money, blah 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 blah, red, blues, greens. Whereas Laser's like, nah, I'm showing y'all my crib where I literally live in a garage on no bed frame, and we have one plug where I charge my phone.
Yeah. And then you know what's crazy though, Bob? Like, this all happened in a matter of like a month.
Right.
Or 2 months. Like,
right.
I'm starting to notice that underground rappers can blow up so fast, but they also can like die out real fast too. You know what I'm saying? As quick as they blow up, they can die out.
That's why it's bad. That's why I was talking about with Ian. It's bad to blow up so fast because, like, yeah, you're the hot moment right now, but who knows if that's gonna stick?
Yeah, exactly.
And
but I feel like who do you feel like has the most longevity in the underground right now, bobbalam?
People really like Osama Son.
Mm-hmm.
Like his personality.
Okay.
I think low-key, Netspend's latest snippet was hard at Rolling Loud.
Okay.
And I think with his image, he's like a white boy, but like he's not corny. He's just like
swag.
Yeah. So I feel like he's got longevity potentially if he has good music.
Okay.
Like branding wise, he's almost got this like dark Kid Laroi type vibe.
Okay.
Like more grungy version.
Yeah, grungy, yeah.
Who else is there? I'm not sold on Ian. I'm not sold completely on Laser. I want to see him actually drop some like music that more people outside of the underground will like, that will stream well, not just be off of his personality.
Yeah, he just needs to get in the studio, man. Laser needs to get in the studio. And the thing is, what I've been hearing lately is that he said in the interview that he doesn't want to go to the studio. Like, literally, I never thought he would say that, but yeah, he really don't want to go to the studio.
For what reason?
Just make this, I guess that's like, he just like recording on his phone. He say he do everything on his phone. He just used to that. So that's what he's going to do. Like, that's what he said. He said he never going to the studio. He don't like it, he said, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just like if someone were to give you, what do you edit on Premiere?
I do it on iMovie, like on my computer.
Okay, so if somebody was just to give you like Premiere and be like, nah, you have to edit videos on Premiere now. You're gonna be like, nah, I'm just gonna do it on iMovie because you know how to do it fast, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's probably what it is for him.
Yeah. It is.
And also it's a whole process where like if he has his phone, he can just probably just record in the car if he wants. He doesn't have to like set any studio times. His boys don't have to come.
But we all know that. But we all know that with like the thing is with going to the studio, that's just better quality. You know what I'm saying? But like we won't be able to get good quality out of BandLab. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if he stayed, I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna hurt his career. If he keep doing this BandLab shit, people are going to get to the point where we're gonna say, okay, this is repetitive. You know what I'm saying? He's not changing it up. The mixing already bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna, I don't know.
I don't even know if it's like the mix. It's just the flow too is kind of the same. No? Yeah,
it is. It's getting repetitive. It is.
Right. So, and I've been saying that since the jump, and people always came at me, and I'm like, bro, just he's cool, but I want to see what happens in a year. Is he gonna switch it up? Is somebody's gonna have to like executive produce his songs and be like, okay, we're gonna give you this type of beat. It's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna have you do this hook, or like you're gonna try out some different hooks where it's not just.
No, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't heard it all. But like, bro, Bob, he can rap on anything. It's just that the mixing is so ass. Like you could tell that he recorded that shit off of a damn
like an Android.
Yeah, like a LG Metro PCS phone or something like that, bro.
No, I know he can rap on everything. I'm just saying, like, you can't I don't know. It's the flow that sounds the same a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know he can do that same flow on every song. Like, come on, that's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's just keeping up with like the 808s.
Yeah.
But
what do you Bob, what do you think about Shay?
Shay.
Yeah.
I know he just signed a 10K.
He did too? Damn, everybody just getting, bro, 10K just, ooh.
Yeah, 10K is like the new, like, just internet era label, basically.
Okay, all right.
What do I think about Shay? He's cool, but he also just seems like a kid to me.
Okay. What are you gonna explain on that?
It's like I can't take it all the way serious, is what I meant. It's like the 2021 era of rappers in a way. Although I do like Bay. It's a little bit the type of music he makes, I have to get used to it. I don't like it the first time, but like I got used to Bay and then I liked it. I just feel like he's kind of an off-brand Fago.
Off-brand Fago? Shay?
Yeah. Cause he has like the high pitch kind of like rapping. I don't know how to explain it. Even like the colored hair type thing, the blue hair, or he used to have blue hair. I'm not hating on him. I like some of his songs. I really like what's the one with the orange cover?
Was that Agenda? No, that was
Agenda.
Yeah.
I really like that.
That's real old. Very old.
That's real old. And then he did like what his last project was like pretty distorted. I just don't know. I'd rather take an Osama son on the distorted shit than Shay's higher pitch voice.
Because like at a point in time it was Shay and Osama son were a conversation, but Shay is still like in a conversation for sure, but
he's not. Now it's like Netspend, Osama son, Laser Dim, Ian.
Yeah. But like people still talk about Shay real heavy though. Like there's he's definitely not.
He's still relevant, right? Yeah,
he's still relevant though.
But I wouldn't say he's like top of the underground right now. Do you think it's because of the fake geeker shit?
Appreciate the follow, gang. No. If anything, that should be bringing in more people, because I ain't gonna lie. You know how many videos there are of people like explaining that shit, Bob? Like people are so obsessed
fake
with
geeker.
I ain't gonna lie. It is kind of crazy though, Bob. How do you
every rapper's a fake geeker
regular like that? Yeah, but we just seen this. He was just a kid, and then out of nowhere, now he's drinking and triple cups and shit. Like it doesn't make sense, of course. But
I mean, isn't that every rapper? Isn't that just a glow? That's a glow up story of every rapper. Think about like a girl goes to college. She's probably gonna start dressing a little bit more provocatively, just because that's like the atmosphere you're in.
Yeah.
So when you're a rapper, like you're 16, you're like still wearing the clothes that your mom bought you. Then you get a deal, you start chilling with producers and rappers who are like dressing in Rick Owens and shit. What are you gonna start doing? Dressing in Rick Owens. You see them sipping double cups. What's that? That's lean? Oh shit, let me try that. Then you start doing that. Like like these are just kids, bro. And like you don't just pop out of the womb, out of your mom's fucking vagina, just sipping lean. That doesn't happen.
So who's your favorite in the underground right now when it comes to like this new era? Who's your favorite?
Osama son for sure. I just like Osama son's personality too. Like he's like he just doesn't take it seriously.
All right. I know you like Until Japan too, or nah?
He's cool. It's just not like my type of music.
Okay.
What about you?
I feel like I really like right now. I really like Yappa JJ, man.
I feel like he's lost a little bit.
don't know. That's just my preference. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I like Yapo music, but the one that I feel like that's gonna go the furthest right now, it really does look like Laser can do it, man. Laser can do it. He could do it.
Apparently, he signed to
studio,
10K so that he could be like Ice Spice.
Wait, so he could be like Ice Spice?
Like, you know, not like as a woman, but like, you know how,
of course.
like how she's marketed. Like she's like an A-list celebrity. You know what I mean? Like based on her personality and just branding. It's not the music. I mean, it is the music, but like, you know what I mean? She's bigger than just the music.
Yeah. Wait, Bob, what? Matter of fact, that brings me to a question. Yo, what is going on with Hard Rock? What do you feel like he? What do you feel like he's doing good right now?
He signed a Victor.
Okay.
I like his music. I think he's still pumping out good music. I don't think, like, I think the reason that he blew up was because shit was kind of dead.
Yeah, and I know, Bob, and I know you remember that time where I bring it up to, like, you know, my supporters all the time. I'd be like, yo, I know y'all remember that time where Hardrock and Dom Corleo with a conversation on Underground, like in late 2022 and like early 23. But now, Hardrock is still hot. Like, I wouldn't say he's like the hottest, but you know, like I feel like he should have took advantage during that time, man. He had it in a bag, him and Dom Corleo. And the only person that did really take advantage of that time was Dom Corleo. That's why Dom, you know, I know numbers doesn't matter, Bob, but it's kind of crazy that Dom is at 1.2 mil monthly listeners and Hard Rock is just sitting at 400.
Yeah.
And they can't,
I mean,
you can't
Dom
say
is
that
there
Hard Rock didn't drop.
Dom is there because of TikTok, though.
He is, but let's not act like it's a couple hard rock songs that was trending on TikTok at a point.
Yeah,
even one of my homeboys found them off there.
Yeah. I mean, as I was saying, with the like, he blew up because nothing was really going on during 2022. But now that like there's Lasers and Ians and Osama Sons and Netspins, which are like hardcore personality, like strong brands, you know, that's why he's kind of on the back burner now, because like he's not actually out there doing funny shit. It's all music, but in a way that's kind of good.
Yeah, it is. But Dom is also like in his own lane too. Like he's doing the shows.
I think he got saved by Wake Up.
I mean, there's a lot of rappers that got saved by a good song here and there, but like, I don't know. I don't think that should knock off the singles and shit that he been dropping too. Like the last single that he dropped was really good, like TBT. He just dropped a music video and stuff to that, and he's at a good path right now. And eventually he's gonna get up to that point where he passed a Fago. Like that's crazy. Passing a Fago, Dom Corleo.
Well, Dom signed, okay? And Fago is not, technically.
Okay, technically.
Like he signed to Travis, but he doesn't have the big machine that's like running YouTube ads, pushing marketing. I don't even think they use a marketing budget, bro. So Fago is completely organic.
No, they're completely fucking dumb. I mean, that's what they are.
Yeah, I don't think they even they haven't even used a marketing budget. And honestly, that's stupid of them to do that. But like organically, okay. Dom might have more monthly listeners, but if we look at like the music video, let's see, TBT, Dom Corleo, 7 days ago. So Fago music video. I'm trying to see. Like, if Sofago dropped a music video on his channel, it would do better than that. Do you agree?
Yeah, but they're also like, let's not act like, you know, Fago doesn't have a million more monthly listeners than Dom Corleo, but I mean,
I do get what you're saying.
No, I do get what you're saying. No, I do get what you're saying.
Like, I don't think, like, organically, I don't think Dom's above Fago, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, of course. I don't think so either.
But yeah, chat is bringing up, like, so Fago had 11K in 2 days, but that was on Shane the Shredder, and that was a leaked music video. So, like, you can't really compare that, right?
Yeah. That's fucking horrendous too, man.
But this channel only has 8K subs, and a month ago they dropped a video that had like 282 views. So like it just has to pick up in the algorithm a little bit.
I feel like Dom Corleo's doing good. Would you say he's doing good for, like, is this where he's supposed to be at right now with his career? Does he have longevity? Do you think, what is he going to be like in a year?
I liked Dom. I thought it was pretty good. It just sounds a little repetitive to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like responds to haters too much.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, dude, just shut up, you know, for your own good. I think he's gotten better about that though. But hey, I'm not hating on any rapper. Like, yeah, if Dom is still around now, like, good for him.
Yeah. Because
most rappers from 2021, as you said before, fell the fuck off.
Yes, everybody except for Yeet, Ken, and I don't think Lone was he. We consider Lone a part of that era, but yeah, it was a lot of other people that fell off. It's bad. Like, it's too low.
So if you're even somewhat relevant, you won.
Yeah.
If you're still relevant today, you won.